to see. Nobody would really just came up with transport or improving transport because of carbon. We have a wide range of policies, and I think here I hope that the platform also can help to provide the different sort of policies and looking into the impacts of policies and how they could actually help cities to achieve that. And there are several examples I picked up, but I just don't want to spend too much time on that. But here London is an example for showing again how important also transport is, and we have about a quarter of CO2 emissions based just on ground transport. So here again this is a challenge, and there is an action plan in place. Nevertheless, when they add up all the current actions and not achieve the high targets which were set by the former Mayor Ken Livingstone, where they said 60% below 1990 level by 2025. So here again there's a huge gap in transport, and this has to be addressed and to work with. So there are certain amount of actions, but nevertheless it's not achieved yet. We see also in Birmingham, just announced last week also, Birmingham Declaration, a minus 60% CO2 reduction by 2026 on 1990 level. But if you look then what they say they want to do is in transport, having electric vehicles and saying, oh, we will have soon also 500 electric vehicles. What is in fact missing is there also clear quantification on how much would they actually really reduce carbon by 500 electric vehicles. So what is in fact needed? It's good to have the target, it's good to start with a plan, but also it's needed to understand also the impact, and here there is often also a lack of knowledge. So what does it mean also for the project? From my perspective, means measuring carbon, understanding also where the carbon from transport comes from is crucial. And it's not just crucial for in fact tackle climate change, but also better understand transport. Some cities are more advanced than others, because if you don't really understand also for which purposes people travel, where they travel, how they travel, if we don't understand that, then it's hard also to tackle that. And I think here also the work package 1, by understanding also travel behavior and looking into the purposes is quite important. Secondly, I think what is crucial is also the understanding the impact of policies. So does it really matter if I have a certain amount more of cycle lanes? Because we know also that within the radius, at least in the UK, of 5 miles, the whole carbon emissions are just 4% of the whole transport emissions in total. So therefore, from carbon perspective, just looking into non-motorized transport is rather questionable. So saving carbon is a co-benefit for better transport, not the other way around. We will not see in the next years so that carbon will be the only driver, but it will be a driver. What I see also where cities might better think of now is also about city carbon trading. So if I know already my carbon footprint, and we might end up not by 2020, but probably by 2025 or so, that like also UK on the national level can also trade carbon. And either position myself quite early and can sell some carbon emissions also to other cities, or in fact I have to buy some. But I think that might be some of the thoughts also bringing into cities, okay, what happened not in 2010 or in 2015, but in 2020, 2025. So coming to the conclusion, from the overall presentation, quote here from Ivo de Boer: if you do not tackle transport, you cannot tackle climate change. So that's, I think, quite obvious. Climate talks might set the framework for future actions. On the one hand, in terms of opportunities for developing countries, but also in terms of clear targets by the European Commission, which will be then trickled down to national commitments, and at the end also to city commitments. And Europe, from my perspective, will continue its way towards the low carbon pathway, including transport, and Barroso just 3 weeks ago came up with even the message, oh, we need a zero carbon transport system by 2050. I'm still looking forward how he wants to achieve that, but it's good to hear that there is a strong commitment. So I think here, as just for setting the scene, Copenhagen is not probably the most important thing for cities so far, but it shows also the way where we have to go and cities have to go in the future, and this should also include the low carbon sustainable transport. So here just also based on what I said before, more work around climate change and transport you will find on our website of Bridging the Gap on the Transport 2012, and would like to thanks for your attention.